What's up, boys? Today I'm going to be doing a full axe build here, where I axe all the bugs questions and then shred them with the knockback effect. And I've had a few viewer requests for this build. Apparently the axes are actually pretty strong now, although I don't think they actually got any changes in the patch, other than maybe the potency stat applying to 2 of the overclocks. You can get them to leave a burning or acid trail on the ground, but I think I'm going to do a build specifically around that a bit later, where I go Interrogator and then try to get the axe as one of the weapons on one of the later level ups, and try to stack potency with that. For this one, I'm going to be ignoring these status effects and just scaling up the axes as much as possible, the actual hit damage on them. So the other weapons aren't super important here. The high explosive grenade has, I think, all of these same tags, so that would be good to get some upgrades available for the build. Not sure I can really clear these away from the resources early on. Cryo grenade is also fantastic. It's missing kinetic, but I think all of those are the same. No area on those, just explosive, okay. But I still think that's a pretty good weapon here. We'll have a lot of crowd control, knockback on the axes, and freezing on the cryo grenades.
Loot bug eliminated!
I don't think I want to spend a ton of gold re-rolling when I have a pretty good option like that available. Oh yeah, I also really want to get the fire rate artifact, since I think that's still the only way to increase the attack speed for the axes. And that's going to be pretty important on a weapon that has to fire 4 times before reloading.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching. We got a supply pod launch. Stand clear of these.
You guys trying to cut me off there, rude. These are extremely bad. Wow. I guess armor grease? Reflex is probably close to it, but that's a bit more consistent, I think. All cryo grenade. I'll grab some reload. Axe or some movements. I'll take the axe. Let's see, what are the base stats looking like on that? Fairly slow reload time, but that will improve a lot. Fire rate, 1 second, so it takes 3 seconds to fire all of them. So if you got 50% fire rate, it would take 2 seconds to shoot all of them out, I think. I'll go with the potency. Use that as a support weapon here. Try and let the axe really shine. Although maybe I should just take a white upgrade for the axe over it.
Objective completed.
I think I tried at one time to do the movement speed build with the axes, and I ended up dying. I don't remember exactly why. It was a little while ago, but that would be pretty cool if I could make that work as well. Just drag the axes behind you constantly, having trails dropping under them. I think there is a weapon range overclock for the axe. I'd help a little bit with that. Thankfully, no shellbacks here. Big explosion damage. That'll be fantastic here. Let's see, 107.51, that's probably all the resources. Maybe some loot bugs.
Loot bug pop.
My boss damage seems very low currently, so I want to use some of the detonators to whittle them down a bit. Magnet towards the middle bottom.
Running out of bugs. More are on the way.
Some rocks could be pretty helpful as well. Got some decent XP there, a little bit of damage on the elites. big armor.
I already feel stronger.
See if I can go for a few more detonators. Nope. I'll grab some early pickup here.
This is the smart pick.
Decent crit damage.
This makes my whole life
Axe
better.
HP. I'll take the axe.
I'm growing stronger.
Plasma is okay. It does have some cool overclocks. Sure.
I got big plans for these.
I could potentially get even more crowd control with the slowing effect on that for a Mega CC build, maybe. Grab a bit of HP to go with my armor.
Rare stuff.
Alert! Threat level increasing.
Got like one hit there, it looks like. The AoE seems alright. Seems like the single target is going to be pretty bad.
Are evolving.
Reload speed will give me an overclock. I do need to be pushing the levels on that a bit more. Okay, so there's a base amount of damage and then a status effect, I suppose, for the fire. Well, I actually have two trails, so I don't even have a choice here. They actually have the same base damage. Interesting. So I mean, that just seems better since it also has the damage amplify effect.
This is gonna change everything.
Oh well, still a damage overclock since it does increase my damage against enemies it hits.
The clock's ticking, Miner.
I was just looking for some more stat-based stuff to push those as high as possible.
Meet your maker, Krape.
Nice reload.
I've been dreaming of something like this.
The threat level just went done. Objective completed.
Reload or some
Stockpile has
explosive.
arrived. Get there now. It will leave without you.
I think I'm gonna take the explosive and just try and maximize the axe here. It is supposed to be a full axe build. See if I can do one more loop here for a bit more greedy XP. Drop pod's pretty close, so not too risky. I'm gonna go reload for the utility. Triple, very nice. That actually would be kind of cool, but I don't have a scanner, so oh well.
Put a bit of extra kick in it.
Probably would have tried that one out if I had a scanner
the
here.
drop pod will head out momentarily.
Reload, sure.
Oh, yeah.
Big damage. I think I will take that though. Green versus legendary.
Gotta have that legendary.
Nice mining speed for this map. Bit of
This one
reload.
makes me want to be a
Got
better
the high
dwarf.
explosive to unlock some more upgrades for the axe. They're all actually pretty good here, but I think I'll take that to pump the axe.
I rarely go
Big
for this
reload.
one.
Am I a plasma burster now?
Just the upgrade I was looking for.
You made short work of stage 1. Well done, Miner.
Axe.
You don't
Ooh,
see
explosion
these every
radius.
day.
I don't have much to reroll if I grab either of these, so
I want another
I'm gonna
go.
save a bit here. Nothing amazing. For the utility weapons, I'd rather have paint jobs if possible, maybe a green reload speed.
Next.
That's for the high explosive. I don't think the overclocks on that are going to be super useful for me this time though, so just grab
It's
these
for
and move
me.
on for now.
There's work to be done. Up and at 'em, Miner.
Onboard entertainment sucks.
Yeah, I probably should have prioritized the axe a little bit more on the early level ups. It's only level 8 currently. Plasma. I mean, it's gonna be pretty strong here with the 2 legendaries.
You don't see these
and reload speed is the best stat for it.
Big swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready. We got supplies ready for you. Clear the landing zone of obstacles, please.
Feeling much better now.
I think the high explosive has some sort of knockback effect on it as well.
Wow! What a
So I
shot.
can potentially have like a 4 crowd control build here. These are pretty bad. All of them are pretty bad. I guess I'll try the XP
Sure.
scanner.
Why not? Your history.
Objective completed.
The nitro
Excellent
scanner and
job.
gold scanner are honestly pretty good.
Dibs.
Could probably use some sort of buff to the XP scanners so you can get some value out of that if you get it early enough.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
Cryo, kinetic damage. I think that's fine. It has the triple already. I'd
Just
mainly
what I
just be
needed.
getting explosion radius or reload speed on it now.
Crawl back to hell.
Looks like that's about it for the level. You can get a little bit of XP from the scanner. I guess I'll take some more plasma.
This one's so mean.
Slow or kinetic. Last time I tried that it was bugged and it didn't work on the plasma. I didn't see if they fixed that yet, but slow will give me the potential for crowd control build.
It's time to kill. Ooh.
2 slowing weapons, 2 knockback weapons.
I popped the loop. Ooh. Let's get the minerals. Yeah, give me some sugar. Oh, I got it.
Gotta move on. It's getting worse down there.
Hello and good boy.
Reload speed.
I already feel
How's it
stronger.
doing now? 1.64. Kind of on the moderate side, but it's only level 9 currently.
This is going out of hand. Get it done, miner.
Plasma. Other stuff's pretty bad
Give
here
it to me.
anyways.
That hit the spot.
The bugs are growing stronger.
Oh, bloody hell, you're hot to kill. I'm gonna kill you all.
Kinetic or global. Probably just grab the kinetic here.
Just what I needed. Oh, oh. One one down.
Well done. Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived. Get there now. It will
High
leave
explosive
without you.
cryo. I'll go with the reload speed
I'm
there.
growing stronger.
That will improve the knockback a bit. Damage. Reload speed is very good though. But I do need the axe levels
raring
pretty
to
badly
try this
still.
out.
Decent mining
This
speed.
works.
Decent XP. It's a bit late for that, but maybe.
This one's so mean.
Gather up your beard and get onto that drop pod. It's about to leave.
That's interesting with the supply pod in there as well. Probably take reload over damage if they're close enough
Oh,
to really
yeah.
maximize the crowd
Stage 2
control.
completed. Taking you closer to your target.
That's kind of expensive for
I'm gonna be the
a
best
non-axe weapon.
survivor.
Reload's pretty good actually.
This works. Gonna roll the dice on this
Reload.
one.
I have a decent amount of
I've
gold
been
here.
dreaming. What else we got?
Potency is okay.
This is the
Overclock
smart
with that.
pick.
Weapon range or damage reload? Actually not sure here. That'd be kind of cool with the passive. That's probably a lot more damage though.
Overclock. My
Potency,
favorite
that's
type
pretty
of
cheap for a
clock.
level. I can do that and still do one more
It'll
reroll,
do.
but I wouldn't have any gold to spend.
Load up and get going, miner. We have quotas to fulfill.
I'm getting too old for this shit.
Big swarm detected. Bug
Yeah,
up
the
and get
crowd
ready.
control seems pretty good so far, but this is kind of just making me want to do the interrogator with both of these status trails a bit more now though. Let's see if I can drop the rocks on him for the instant kill here. Crit or reload? Probably grab some good crit.
It's calling to me. Sorry, stop. Your own fault for being full of goodies. Order down!
Big Nitra. That could easily get me 3 or 4 weapon levels, plus more for paint jobs. It's not bad. I think I'm gonna try the Nitra here and specialize a bit with that.
Two packs for the supply
Legendary.
pod to land. Please clear it. Objective completed.
Big status damage, that's really just the acid trail. Maybe something I get on there, but it seems pretty bad. I have a decent amount of mining speed already. I'll take a bit of luck, I suppose.
You got a supply pod incoming. Well done.
Gold tipped is alright. Other stuff is pretty bad.
Feels rare. Feels right.
Getting some big FPS drops here, so let's turn the dot numbers off.
Feeling much better now. Gold.
Prepare to fight for your life. A big swarm is approaching.
Took out a loot bug. Gold.
Decent damage. Kinda do need the levels, but that's a lot higher.
Just what I needed. Pop the loot bomb. Let's get the minerals.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Think you could kill me? Well, think again.
Plasma burster. I'll take the potency on that, I suppose.
I'm a better dwarf than yesterday.
This is going to be very, very low damage against single targets, though. With some of the weird upgrades I'm taking.
Let's show them some pine.
Decent kinetic. Sure.
This makes my whole
You actually
life
do
better.
get XP from the scanner pretty often. It just seems to be such a low amount that it doesn't really feel like it has much of an impact.
I die a little inside every time I have to take out a loot.
Threat level keeps increasing. You need to work faster.
Another axe level, definitely need
I'll take
those.
it. Come and get me, you disgusting bug.
Paint job. I would need another 4 levels still. Might just look for the one on there. Probably not gonna get a lot of more levels for the cryo grenade. So that might not even do anything for me.
Nice.
The armor.
I'll take it.
The bugs are going insane. Move, move, move!
Plasma or explosive. That's kind of close to an overclock, but damage is probably the stat I want the least for it.
This is it.
Just trying to get reload speed and potency for the debuffs.
They got your scent now. Threat level increased.
Throwable damage. I need the levels on the axe pretty badly.
This works. Let's show them some
Drop pod has
pine.
arrived. Get there before the timer runs out. The drop pod is
Plasma
not going to hang around.
reload. That's getting pretty
It'll
close.
do.
That gets me to 12.
Gonna paint my nails to
More
match
reload speed for even more freezing on it.
this, bugs.
Gather up your beard and get onto that drop pod. It's about to leave. Stage 3 completed. Taking you to stage 4. You did good work, Miner.
That actually makes it very easy to get the 18 on that. I have a lot of nitro as well.
Now it's my favorite
Decent
color.
reload, sure.
Gotta have it.
I might actually have trouble spending my nitra here, and 14
This
for
one
levels
makes
not
me want
bad.
nothing from me here.
Axe every
Let's try
time.
again.
Reload is
This'll
okay.
do.
Potency finishes it. And I'm definitely not going to take that and weaken my axe. And bouncing more times also makes it apply status effect more anyways, so...
I'm clocking it to 11. Let's shake it up.
3 levels would finish that. Reload for throwables is pretty good.
This will help me work harder.
I'm running low on nitro, so
I
that's
always
fine.
waste my money on
100% clip
cosmetics.
size. What's the reload on that? 0.97, so I don't think that's a huge deal,
Clock this,
but
bugs.
it's still okay.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Let's see if we can find something more interesting than that.
Try
Reload
again.
speed is nice. And I guess a decent armor.
This is gonna help me be a perfect dwarf.
Your mission is clear. Get to it.
Survivability actually is pretty nice to have on a build like this, since you will occasionally accidentally knock enemies into
This
yourself
place
with
is
the
almost nice compared to
knockback on
last
the axes. It's a bit hard to tell exactly where they're knocking enemies sometimes when there's a lot going on the screen. That acid trail actually has some pretty good damage. I have 0 investment in it, and it's ticking for over 400. Honestly, not bad.
This one suits me best.
Almost no scaling, and it has a damage amplify effect on it as well.
Eno Pearl here.
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Got it right between the eyes. Nitra. Took out a loot bug. Took out a loot bug.
Still no fire rate artifact for
The
the
scout is lit up
axe.
like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm
Still
incoming.
love to have that one.
Objective completed. Excellent job.
It just feels weird that a 6 clip size weapon can't even get fire rate as an upgrade for it. Like, it's just so important for the weapon.
I die a little inside every time I have to take out a
Supply pod active. Locate
Got
the
it
LZ
right
and
between
prep it
the
for
eyes.
landing. Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Reload. That's okay. I can look for some overclocks on
Feels
that.
rare. Feels right. See you later.
Can't set them off because they're all freezing.
Ah! Let's show them some
LZ prepped. Supply pod incoming.
push.
Fire rate. There it is.
I'm a new dwarf.
So now it's a 1.5 with a clip size of 6. So I guess 4 seconds for all of them with the improved clip size. Big damage. But I could also get some more freezing, even though that's probably not necessary.
Oh yeah, now we're talking. I popped the loot bug. Let's get the minerals.
Damage would give me an overclock. And I do have
Give me
some
that.
kinetic upgrades. Nothing amazing here. Probably take the reload speed.
Clock this, bugs. Yeah, give me some sugar. Ooh. Ooh.
It seems like I can outrun the shellback at least with my crowd control, so that guy's a bit less annoying.
Red sugar.
Time's running out, Miner. The bugs are getting worse.
It does suck lowering your movement speed when it doesn't work on 3 of your weapons though. But it's just so important for the one I wanted to try out here.
You're really pissing off the bugs. They're getting angrier.
A lot of detonators. They almost killed the elite there.
They're everywhere. Move out, Miner. Get it over with.
Oh, there's some nitride mist towards the middle. That's a pretty difficult spot to reach now.
Come and get me, you
Might not be able to get it.
bug.
Plasma, axe. I'll go some more axe.
This one suits me best.
The bugs are going insane. Move, move, move.
Axe or explosive? Explosive is probably better.
Boom, baby.
The threat level just went up.
Let's show them some
Well done.
pain.
Objective completed. Drop pod has arrived. Get there now. It will leave without you.
That's an unfortunate knockback. Probably grab a little armor here. That's not looking great.
Not
What?
Gather up your beard and get onto that drop
Just
pod.
hit
You're about
me.
to leave.
Claws don't hit for 39. The guy I was on top of was frozen. What? So the 2 legendaries early on might have skewed that a little bit. Did have 2 paint jobs. I could have gotten the high explosive earlier to improve my kinetic damage a bit. It also had an extra 3.7 million from the acid trail, which is pretty good considering I wasn't even scaling that. So the total would be about 14.3, 14.4 million or so. But that still seems a bit on the weak end considering I had an artifact entirely for it. Could have maybe gotten weapon range there instead of the acid trail, but I think the acid trail is actually pretty solid for pure damage. Also had a small amount from the acid corrosion damage amplify thing.